All right, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the 704 After Show EP.5. And on today's episode, we have a special guest. Say your name, cast member.
Carisha, please.
Carisha, please. All right, so we are going to be recapping 704 Episode 5. We're going to be giving you some behind the scenes tea that you may not have seen on the show if we can think of any. And we're just going to recap the episode, let you know our thoughts. And yeah, if you haven't already seen 704 Episode 5, please go watch that first. And then come back to the after show so that we don't spoil anything. Yeah, come back. Come back. Just so that, we don't spoil it for you. So go watch that and hit subscribe, like, share, all of that, and then come on back. All right, so you ready to get into it?
Let's get into it.
I got a little bit of watered down Dr. Pepper, so I'm going to take a sip real quick.
I drank all my Sprite.
That's okay. All right, so we start off the episode with you doing some nails. And the fans don't know, but the lady whose nails you were doing is actually your brand ambassador. You did talk about it in one of your green screens, but I kind of lost that footage of you saying she's your brand ambassador. That kind of happens sometimes when you get delete happy. But yeah, so just talk about your, you're doing your brand ambassador and stuff like that.
So Muffin is my girl. That is my brand ambassador for Polished by Kai. That's my boo. She gonna always come through and we gonna tear down a set every single time. And just have a good time, Key, and talk our shit, cause we crazy when we get together. But it's always a good time and we be having, our girl moments and much needed therapy. If you a girly that loves to get your nails done, it's a therapy. We will vent, we talk about, we don't even cry. Well, I don't cry because I'm a crybaby and shit.
Yeah.
I'm a girl of one day. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm always going to be a cry.
It's okay to cry.
I'm sensitive, yeah.
Let that shit out.
So, but yeah, we had a good time. As always, ate her set up real cutesy,
It was definitely fairy nails.
You know what? I'm not even going to hold you. I hated those nails.
You did say that when we watched the episode, and I was like, "Why? I love them."
I hate them. I'm my biggest. What's the word?
Critic.
Yes, I'm super super hard on myself because I want to do so well all the time. But I've hated them shits. I text her ass all the time too. If I don't like her nails, I be like, "Girl, your nails is ugly. You need to come get them done."
But that's how you should be, though. But give yourself some grace. But you should be very critical of your work, especially your craft. Because when we're watching these episodes, I be so cringe, like seeing like all kinds of mistakes and stuff that I be seeing with like audio, editing.
It make you just want to be like,
or stuff that may have went on with the cast members that I didn't capture, and I'll be like, damn, why didn't I tell them to like fix that?
Why didn't I do that? God damn it.
But it's always a learning lesson. So even though you hated them, I thought they were nice. I really did.
And I waited. I usually wait. If I don't like it, I'll usually wait like 3 days.
Yeah.
Then I'll text her like, "Hey, your nails ugly. Can you come get them fixed?"
Not they ugly. Child. But yeah, she is your brand ambassador, and I actually love Muffin because she is not a cast member on our show, but the way like her personality,
it just fit.
It really.
That's my girl.
And the questions and the back and forth that y'all had, and she wasn't scared to speak. She wasn't shy at all. At all.
She is very, very outspoken, and she's a sweetie. But just don't take her there. Like,
okay.
That little sweetie is like.
I'm weak. Now I will have to talk about a gag-worthy moment when y'all were talking. It was when she was talking about her getting pregnant and her daddy throwing some holy oil on her.
Now that shit.
Holy water.
I said he did fucking what?
No, you had me weak. It's in the moment when we were shooting it and when I watched it again. You talking about some, he talking about some. Get her out! I can see her dad doing it. Okay.
Nah, I ain't never heard nobody what?
The power of Christ compels you.
I would have been like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm leaving. Let me go. Take me to the fucking clinic. I'm just going.
Not the clinic. I'm weak. But she has her little baby here now. I haven't met him, but you said you haven't.
Yeah, I met him. I was like, can I get a hug? He said no. I was like, oh, well, shit. He was finna swing on my ass. I was like, let me back the fuck up, cause I don't want Ayer to swing on my ass. So no.
Not all little babies is happy. Some of them be mean.
He is a happy. He's a happy baby, but he just said that don't fuck that baby. He said no. I was like, oh.
Okay.
Well,
I done definitely met some of them.
Well,
so I'm gonna
just leave you alone. Yep.
Before you bite me or something.
Yep.
But yeah, I thought they was cute. I loved the Q&A. You asking her questions, her responding. Y'all talking about boys. You talking about pregnancy. I thought, a lot of women can, who might watch this, they can probably relate and. Hopefully when they go get their nails done, which y'all can come to her if you're in the Charlotte or surrounding area, but hopefully, that gives them some type of, not inspiration, I don't know if that's the word, but when you go see your nail tech, just, spark up a conversation.
I'm always talking, especially when you get, I be in my baby's business, because what you got going on?
Okay.
You want to talk? Let's hug. Actually, and but what's crazy? I'm always the one doing it though. Because I like to create like a safe space. We talk, cry, vent, laugh, cuss, fuss, whatever it is. You want to call somebody cussing out for you. I like to create that vibe, that energy of just non-judgmental zone, your safe zone. Say whatever you thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we more than likely I can relate to it because more than likely I'm going through it too. So yeah.
Okay. I love the fact that, you are that for your clients that come to you. They can talk to you and feel safe coming to you and talking while they getting done up. But yeah, that was cute. And so the next scene that we jumped to, what was the next scene? Oh, the next scene was the Frankie's, my birthday at Frankie's.
Oh my God, I had so much goddamn fun.
Yes, we all did.
So much fun.
We all did. What can I say about Frankie's? I just, like I stated, like my child. Like my sister said, like most people for a birthday, they'll go to, a dinner or something, and I've done that a million times. Mm-hmm. But now, being in my 30s and getting older, I'm done with the dinners. Like, I want to do something fun. Yeah. So from here on out, I can promise you, I might do a dinner, but I'm also going to do something fun. So I'm glad that y'all all came out to celebrate with me.
That's going to be there at front and center.
And vice versa.
Every time.
And vice versa. Of course, me, John, and Darius, we were the only three to get on at least the first ride. And then my sister, she got on the second ride with us. And so it was cool seeing everybody talking about something. I ain't getting on them rides.
I ain't getting, child, you stop finding destination when that fucking boy flew up there, goddamn it.
Okay.
I wasn't thinking, I'm not finna wake up dead. I don't feel like doing
that. Wake up dead.
I'm not. I don't feel like doing that shit.
I didn't want to get on either, and John didn't either. If you watch the episode, you hear him say
John's a character.
Okay, look, with his shady self. But we didn't want to get on either. But Darius kind of peer pressured us. I was like, you know what? It's my birthday.
Just go.
YOLO, like let's just go. I was like, I can't be on camera not getting on the ride. But
just show.
Okay, like for real, they were like, child, if anybody getting on, it's you. But yeah, that was cute. And then of course we got to get on the go-karts, which that's mainly why everybody came.
I whooped y'all. Well, actually, I didn't. I almost whooped, but he knocked me to the side, and
I did.
I came in third place, but bitch.
When I tell you, I was cracking up on that racetrack. I was just wrecking everybody, like boom, knocking them into the wall, and they literally got signs to say "Do not wreck." I was like, "Child, f that."
That was the slippery one. How you supposed to not wreck?
Mm-hmm.
If you've been to Frankie's, the one when you first come out the doors, and then that first one right there. That's the slippery one. How you know not wreck?
Okay. No, your sister. Oh my gosh, your sister's cart.
I would have been like, that's what she was doing.
No, for real. Like, they really
He
played
on
with
that
her.
move.
They really played with her in that first cart that she was in that would not start. They said they just crank it.
I was like, you know what? Just fuck it. I don't
like,
want to get on no more.
Okay, and then by the time they got her in one, we had already done like 2 or 3 laps. I was like, y'all gonna have to give her some extra time at this point.
Because yeah, y'all playing. And y'all need to fix y'all machines because why it don't work.
Okay, and why weren't they already cranked before we even sat down in?
I don't think that's how they work.
It really?
Mm-mm. You gotta get in it like I don't think it works like that.
Oh, well, child. They need to be crunk already before we sit down. If you
Period.
see it's a line of people, don't sit there and wait for them to sit down, then crank it up.
Oh wait, is it a freaking golf course?
They do have mini golf.
That I haven't, but next time I go to Frankie's, I'm going to the golf course section.
Yeah. Me and John, we did that before when we went to Frankie's on a date, and we did the whole golf thing, but I suck at golf, the mini golf, so
I'm gonna whoop some ass.
I was glad that we didn't do that day, because I would have came in last place in the mini golf.
I'm gonna whoop some ass.
I am not Billy Madison, or what's it called? Yeah, Billy Madison, Adam Sandler. But yeah, so that was cool. You know, just everybody coming to spend the day with me for part 1 of my birthday, and then at the end we all meet up. We talk about part 2, which is the very next day, for my barbecue pool party. So
we was lit.
yeah, so you guys gonna have to catch that on next week's episode 6. You'll get to see us at the pool party. So from there, we also jump to Darius. He's doing a freaking photo shoot on the side of the highway, child. I pulled up, and I'm like,
I remember you texting me. I was like,
child, I am pulling up on the side of the road.
Well, you just be safe, baby.
Okay, but you know what? After I got there, though, because I did used to model and stuff, and went through modeling school and stuff, and for photographers, they can find inspiration.
You go through John Casablancas.
John Casablancas, I
Lord,
sure did.
Man, that is such a scam. Fuck them people.
Gave them a good 4 years of modeling and acting, and but yeah, for a photographer, they can find inspiration pretty much anywhere. They can be at a freaking trash dump, and they're like, "Ooh, let's do a photo shoot right here in this trash dump."
His pictures came out good though.
No, they really did.
Very, very
Shout out to Ace, go shoot him, because
it was very, very tea. I like that.
Okay, so yeah, it wasn't a whole bunch of talk because the highway was right there. It was so loud, so I just had to throw some music over top of it. But yeah, shout out to Darius and to Ace, go shoot him. And then last was me and John's date.
That was so freaking cute.
Oh,
I want to go to the funny bus.
Yes, funny bus.
And get drunk.
Okay,
Get
yes.
your keys.
Yep, definitely. And I drove home, but I didn't drink too much. Everybody know I'm not no big drinker.
Well, I can't say that word. He is a scary cat, because take this shot and shut up.
I'm good for 1 shot if we doing liquor.
He ain't even gonna do 1 shot.
And I'm gonna be scared to do that 1. If we doing wine, 2 glasses max.
He's up.
But mostly, call me what you want. Mostly, I'm a mixed cocktail person.
Yes.
And I'm going to sip on it very, very, very slowly.
Me, on the other hand, it's funny how best friends can be total opposite. He's that, but I'm not gonna play drink. I'm gonna be fucked up.
Yeah, she throwing them that. No, and John too, and my sister. I'm like, child, that's why y'all be all toe up, and I just like, these motherfuckers, they drunk.
Well, I don't play drink, baby. I be fucked up.
I definitely play drink. I didn't. One too many experiences.
It's snatching the hair off my arm. Sorry.
No, them things do be doing that to my
I'm snatching the hair off my arm.
Be glad you ain't no man though with hairy legs, because you know your pants be ripping your leg hair off. The static.
That sucks. I would be so mad if I was a man.
Or a woman or even if you're a woman that got hairy legs, but
hell no, I'm not your boss.
Anyway, I'm weak. So, while we're on Funny Bus, of course, we have a comedian. They have different comedians, and you choose which comedian that you want to see. They have, of course, that guy Shane. They also have like drag queen comedians. Like a whole drag queen would come and do the jokes and stuff.
Where did you find that place at? Is that really cool?
I think I just went on Google and typed in like fun dates, date ideas or something, and it popped up.
That was such a good idea. I was watching that and I was just like, oh, I just feel the love through the screen because it was that looked so much fun. Yeah, I would have been fucked up by the time the bus stopped, but I wouldn't have been driving though. So yeah.
Okay, not me though. I would have got you home real safe. But yeah, I think that's how I found it. Just go to Google and type in fun, date ideas. But yeah, the comedian guy, like John said in his green screens, John, he was like, he got a whole bunch of dark humor, and I love dark humor. I am a dark humor person.
No, literally, I can't say what I want to say.
No, you can't. You sure can't get me canceled. I am a very dark humor type of person. I love it.
He will say something, and I'll be like, and he would just, and I'm like, you asshole. But then it's funny afterwards.
No, yes. So that was my type of vibe. Nothing he said offended me at all. He had literally, it was so much that I cut out. He was talking to people walking on the sidewalk. They was cussing him out, flipping him off with the finger.
He was so nice.
Yes, child. Y'all didn't get to see half of it. Y'all didn't get to see half of it.
I definitely gotta go on this funny bus.
Okay, it was literally people like cussing him out, and then he played Baby Shark, the Jordy do, and he was a little black baby girl. She was on the sidewalk and she just started dancing, and he was like, "Look at the baby," and we all was like, "Oh." But yeah, that was definitely fun. I enjoyed myself. So, if you're in the Charlotte area and you looking for something fun to do, check out Charlotte Bus.
I'm definitely gonna check that out for sure.
Shoot, maybe season 2 we can all go as a cast. I think it's on like $30 a ticket or something like that. We can definitely do a trip. Yes. I'll go on there and drink without having to get arrested.
Oh, I'm not going to jail.
Okay.
Nah, whoever goes
this
to
is
jail,
the one time you can drink while driving. Well, we won't be driving, but
technically we're not driving.
But yeah.
Nah.
Open container on a bus, so. But yes. So overall, how did you like the episode?
I loved it. I was laughing majority of the episode. I do feel like And I do feel like next season I want to show a little bit more professionalism as far as like me and my girls, my nail girls, and what we do, what we talk about, what I offer for Polished. I definitely want to.
It's raining. Why did it start thundering at the end of your episode when you was doing Muffin's nails, and now we at the end of this, and now
it sounds like it's pouring too. You ain't got no umbrella?
I ain't got no hair. It's okay.
Yeah.
I ain't got no weave.
I was gonna take a shower. I can get this Milky Way wet. I'm just saying that's not this hair, baby. This is Empire. But anyway, so I do feel like next season I want to, like I said, show more professionalism, show more about what I do with Polish My Girls, what we talk about, the keys, all of that, and then just be more active with each other. I feel like the cast show more activities with what I'm doing outside of Polished. I love this episode. I just feel like more and more everybody just showing more of themselves and what they do, and it's real cool to see like us on TV. Like it's real cool. Like it's a surreal moment. Like my baby was like, I was like, oh, I'm going to bed. Yeah. But yeah.
I feel like this was a learning lesson for everybody. Like this, a lot of y'all, this was y'all's first time reality TV, so y'all may not have known or even been really ready to be able to show like a whole lot, especially just
I know
having kids and just living, regular life, like everyday life, like. And that's what I want us to show. Like, we ain't got to get up on these cameras and be pretending like we rich like the housewives and stuff like that.
We are very down to earth. We are this is our family, basically. And it be the moment to be momenting is what we're going to say.
But season 2 is definitely going to get better. This was definitely a trial run for everybody, so they know season 2, they can check it off their bucket list. I've been on reality TV show before. I know what to do versus what not to do, and stuff like that. So for anybody who felt like they didn't give enough this season, that is okay. You have a redemption season next season.
Depending on if you come back.
That definitely depends on if you come back. Because some be acting like they don't want to come back. I ain't gonna say no names, but
I will. I'm just like,
okay. No, I'm definitely adding some new people season 2, and I'm also going to ask everybody that's on the current season that do want to come back, like, what are you planning on showing me? Because of course we want to get better and better and better. I do too. I may not even be editing. I'm gonna probably bust my ass over these next few months so that I can literally pay like a professional editor. But it was cool for me as well.
I think you did a wonderful job, friend, for your first time. And this is your network and your stuff. I told you already, and I had to let him know I'm very, very, very proud of you. And very, very excited for everything that you have up your sleeve. Y'all stay tuned. Yes. And I'm excited. I think that this is we hit the ground running real good, and let's just continue to go up. Yeah,
it was a good first effort, and it will only get better for everybody. So before we close out, I do like to ask all of the cast members, which of course they can always find you by looking at your green screen backgrounds, but in case they're living under a rock and didn't watch the episodes, where can they follow you at if they want to ask you about the show, if they want to book a nail appointment, anything like that?
So you can follow me on Instagram, Polished by Kai. That is currently my only social media. And see some of my work on there. Send me a message to book an appointment. Polished by Kai, the brand, baby.
And I'll make sure it's up here so you can see it. So definitely go follow her, run her numbers up. And again, if you haven't already watched episode 5 of 704, go and watch that now. Even though you should have already watched it, go ahead and watch it now. Hit like, hit share, subscribe, and all of that.
Tell us what y'all think.
Definitely comments, but don't be eating us up too bad because I catch back. I definitely catch back. But thank you so much for tuning in to the 704 After Show EP.5, and we will catch you next week.
Bye, y'all.
Peace.